thing that they sent an email. You don't get that one? I think it was like. So we should have discussion. Then maybe want to come back to you. Yes. When he left, of course, we.
Shabbat Shalom and Chag Purim Sameach, a wonderful Purim to all of you. Welcome to everybody who is here in person and also those joining us via live stream. Tonight will be a little different than our usual Shabbat. We will begin with a fairly abbreviated Shabbat service, sort of the Shabbat highlights, if you will, and then move into our Purim spiel. We have an amazing cast for you of great interpretive material of the Purim story. Much of it read through the eyes of Rabbi Disney. Purim is the time to turn everything on its head and be a little bit silly. So we hope that you'll join us in that. We'll join together as we light our Shabbat candles. And Lyrica, come on forward. That's a regular one. Oh, man. We join together as we welcome Shabbat into our hearts with Lecha Dodi, page 20.
Dodi, Librat Kala, Bene Shabbat, Nikamela, Lecha Dodi, Librat Kala, Bene Shabbat, Nikamela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Ishmianu el hamiuchad, Adonai Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha Imekor habracha Nerosh mikedem nesucha Sobase b'moshavot tchila lecha dodi Likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela Likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela Boi v'shalom ateret bala Kam besimcha u'betzona Tov emunei am segula Boi chala Lecha dodi Likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi Likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela
We remain standing as we turn together to page 28 and join in Baruch.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed HaMevorach Leolam Vaed
And on page 34, we join together in Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad
Please be seated as we continue with Mi Chamocha, our Song of Freedom, page 40. Dora tehila tosefele, Dora tehila tosefele. Malchutacha uvanecha boke yam lifnei Moshe uMiriam ze Elianu va'amru Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. V'ne'amar kifada Adonai et Yaakov v'gelo miyad chazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. We turn together to page 46 as we rise for Amidah. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agit tehilatecha. Adonai, open our lips that our mouths may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'konei Hakol V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot U'mepigula Lifnei B'neihem Leman Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham be'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, L'chayei hakol atah Rab le'Hoshia. Mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem. Mechakel chayim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofeh cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha bal gevurot, Umidomelach, Melech memit umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'chayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei hakol. Atah kadosh, Shimcha kadosh, Kadoshim b'chol yom yahalu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated as we continue with some moments of silent prayer. Oseh shalom bimroma
Bimrama, huyase, 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 shalom. Huyase, 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 shalom. Huyase, 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 shalom. Alleluia. May the one who brings peace, bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace, bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace, bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace, bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bimrama, oh, say shalom. Bimrama, huyase, 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 shalom. Huyase, 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 shalom. Huyase, 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 shalom. Alleluia.
We think now of all those in our lives who need a blessing of healing, healing of mind, body, heart, and soul. If there's anybody in your life that you would like to mention, please, as I look around, share their name. If you're joining us via live stream, please add the name into our chat. Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov v'imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah hu yivarech v'yirapeh et hacholim HaKadosh Baruch Hu yimalei rachamim aleihem v'yishlach lechem bimhera refuah shlema refuat hanefesh refuat haguf v'nomar. Amen. Together in the second paragraph on page 253, may the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal those who are ill. May the blessed Holy One be filled with compassion for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit, and let us say, Amen. We turn together to page 282 as we rise for Elena.
Aleinu l'shabeach Adon hakol hateit gedula leotzeh bereshit shelo asanu kegoye haratzot velo samanu kamishpechot ha'adama shelo sam chelkeinu kahem vegor aleinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim Umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu Yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo, u'shemo echad.
Please be seated as our thoughts turn now to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. We are in the period of Shloshim for Diane Nash, Helen Cohn, and Rabbi Brad Liefeld. And on this Shabbat, we observe Yartzeit for Sam Kimmel, J. Emerson Wolf, Aaron Bernstein, Isaac Levy, Irma Seligman, Sidney Sherman, Levi Epstein, Emma Levi, Samuel Ostrow, Louis Rosenzweig, Kurt Rubitzchek, May Luries, Estella Phillips, Bernard Baker, Regina Gartner, Jeannie Prager, Don Rubenfeld, Alice Marks Rosenblum, Hannah R. Schlesinger, Nathan Strauss, Lola Weisberg, Abraham S. Jacobson, Moses Sonborn, Imgard Baum, Max Mendel Joseph. If you are joining us via live stream and you have any name that you would like to add, please add it into our chat. If anybody else in person would like to add a name, please do so. We turn together to page 294 and rise as we repeat the words of Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'amad divrach cherutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru, Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'alam u'lalmet almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudsha barichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran v'yalma v'imru, Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom bimramav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Please be seated. So the reading of the Megillah. This is a traditional Megillah. It is read in a single-sided scroll, written on the same sort of parchment that a Torah scroll is written on. And the blessing that we say before we read the Megillah is a little bit different than the Torah blessing. It's the regular sort of commandment blessing that ends with the words, Likro et ha-Megillah. So, join me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu likro et ha-Megillah. And to give us a taste of the Megillah, Vayehi b'yamei Achashverosh, hu Achashverosh, hamelech mehodu v'yad kuhu, sheva v'esrim mea medina, v'yamim hahem, כשבט המלך אחשוורוש על כיסא מלכותו אשר בשושן הבירה. And we begin our Purim spiel. Now, for this Purim spiel, we have amazing performers who have taken on these incredible roles. We have Chris as Achashverosh. We have Lyrica as Donald. No, who's Donald? Bright is Donald, Bright, and our interns. Lily is our Esther. John is our Haman. Bright is also our interns. Lyrica is Mickey. Yours truly is Mordechai, and Jesse is Vashti. Now, when we get to names that you know, like Esther or Mordechai, we woo. When we get to Haman, we boo. You got it. Here we go.
It's a night of laughter, a night of puns. It's a night of jokes and a night of fun. There's so much to be told and the truth to be told. It's real time to roll. 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 It's real time. There are just two queens and one evil man, and a royal king who will rule this land. And then there's Mordecai, who cannot be too shy. It is real time after all. It's real time. It is real time.
I don't know what happened in tonight's 6 o'clock broadcast, but the lighting was all wrong for Hashirius's complexion. Fix it.
Fix it? What does that mean exactly? That's the same lighting we've used for the past year. Maybe Ashawaris needs to change his makeup.
I'm the news director. I'm not a lighting expert or a makeup artist. I just know he looked bluer than usual tonight.
Maybe he was sad.
Is that a joke? Huh? Because it wasn't funny.
I was just making suggestions.
Sorry. I don't mean to get angry, but there's a lot of pressure coming from the network. The station is celebrating Ashawaris. 10 years as the evening news anchor, and there are a ton of details to work out.
I know how important this is. I will do anything I have to make sure the anniversary show is a success. And I know that everyone else on the crew feels the same way. But right now, we have to make sure that everything is perfect for the 11 o'clock broadcast.
Yeah, thanks. That makes me feel a lot more confident. So please do whatever you can about the lighting and make Ahasuerus look not so blue at 11.
Will do.
Mickey, what are you doing with that?
Just my job, making sure that everything is working. Hey, were you wearing that suit and shirt for tonight's broadcast?
Yeah, Vashti brought me this shirt. Do you like it?
Yeah, I really like that color. It's just
What?
that shirt color sort of contrasts with your eyes. You should wear a yellow shirt if you're gonna wear a blue suit.
Yellow.
Just don't wear too much blue, okay?
Okay, you're the expert.
Well, it looks like these lights are working. The 6 o'clock broadcast was really tight.
Thanks. We had some really good reporting tonight. I mean, Vashti was
what?
letter perfect,
And
professional, intelligent.
thanks. I thought so too.
I thought it was a great broadcast.
You're the weatherman.
Meteorologist?
Whatever. You're on for 3 minutes with a picture of a smiling sun or a frowning cloud. What do you know about the news?
Vashti, please. Mordecai's been a member of the news team for a long time. There's no reason to insult him.
All I'm saying is that you and I report real news. Pestilence, war, famine, fashion. Snow in December isn't news.
But our viewers do want to know about the weather.
They want to know what to wear when they go out tomorrow morning. I provide a very valuable service to our viewers. Some of them probably watch us just to see the weather.
Whatever.
Vashti, what's gotten into you? You seem tense. You're usually much more relaxed after the broadcast.
Am I? Am I really more relaxed? I don't think so.
talk about this? Because something is obviously bothering you.
There's nothing bothering me.
I know you a lot better than you think I do, and I know when something is not right.
You don't have to be a weatherman to know which way the wind is blowing.
Seriously?
Seriously?
How many times a day do you use that quote?
Sorry, I just tried to lightening the mood. The tension was a little heavy and thick.
Well, I'm sure if Vashti wants to help bugging her, she will. Won't you, Vashti?
Maybe.
You're among friends. You can talk to us about anything.
Us?
Us, Mordecai and I.
Mordecai and me. The correct grammar is Mordecai and me.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Remember, I'm the one who is letter perfect, professional, and intelligent.
Okay, you can tell Mordecai and me anything.
I'm not telling Mordecai anything. He's the weatherman.
Meteorologist!
Oh my God.
Mordecai, maybe you should leave Vashti and me alone for a few minutes.
No problem. I'll be in the weather center if you need me.
Now, what's on your mind?
This is not working for me.
What do you mean, this?
The whole news thing.
Vashti, it's a small world after all. And you're the co-anchor on the #2 rated 6 o'clock news broadcast in the 37th largest media market in the country. It doesn't get any better than this.
Wouldn't you think I'm the girl? The girl who has everything?
I do, and I know how lucky I am to have you next to me for every broadcast.
Then why is the station having a celebration for you and not us?
You know why. I've been the news anchor for 10 years. You've only been on the anchor desk for 3 years.
Still, I think I should have some sort of recognition for being letter perfect, professional, and intelligent.
And you will, in time. But for my celebration, you're going to play a very important role.
I am?
You are. Heyman and I were discussing celebration, and we decided that you do need to have a positive presence.
That sounds about right. What did you have in mind? Keynote speech? Mistress of ceremonies? I could introduce your blooper reel.
No, we have people do all of that. You, yes, you, are going to perform a modern, interpretive dance depicting my 10 years as news anchor and all of the major news stories I've covered.
You want me to do a dance about the news stories you have covered over the last 10 years?
Yep.
And you really expect me to agree with this?
Yep.
In front of thousands of people?
Yep.
And have it broadcast to the 37th largest media market in the country?
Yep.
Are you out of your mind?
Yep. I mean, no. No, I am not out of my mind. This will be great. It'll be the highlight of the evening.
I'm a respected journalist.
People will love it.
People will laugh at me. I went to journalism school. I was the editor of my college newspaper. I graduated at the top of my class. I interned at NPR.
So you're a professional journalist.
Yes, I am.
Well, if you're so good, if you're so professional, what the heck are you doing at the #2 news station in the 37th media market in the country?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm not dancing. That's what I'm doing.
Vashti, it's just a little dance.
No,
It would mean a lot to me.
I don't care.
Please.
I told you before, I don't dance. Not here, not at parties, not at clubs. I do not dance.
But this is a special occasion.
Tale as old as time, true as it can be, asking me to dance, though there's not a chance, so just let it be. just a little dance. Small to say the least, just a little shit spin, flashing my bare shin. Time for this to cease. Always just the same, never a surprise. Always as before, I am just as sure this is our demise. Tale as old as time, tune as old as song. Don't you think it's strange, thinking I will change, learning you are wrong? Certain that I want just a little peace, tale as old as time, thoughts as bad as crime, time for this to cease. Tale as old as time, thoughts as bad as crime, time for this to cease.
Wait, so what am I not understanding here?
Probably everything. Let me see if I can explain this to you, so even you will understand.
Oh, good. I'd like that.
I'm not so sure you will, but here goes. Since you are insisting that I perform what can only be perceived as a career-ending dance solely for your benefit and entertainment, I would rather quit than be humiliated.
Vashti, don't do anything you'd regret.
Oh, I won't regret it. I am already feeling liberated.
Where will you go?
I'm sure with the experience I've gained here at this Mickey Mouse operation, I can get a job in the, I don't know, the 35th largest media market in the country.
Milwaukee? You want to go to Milwaukee?
Goodbye, Heyman. You're a great news director.
Thanks. Where's she going?
Milwaukee.
What? Where?
Vashti was mildly unhappy about the suggestion of performing a dance for my anniversary celebration.
Mildly unhappy would be kicking a desk or slamming a door. Vashti quit and is moving to Milwaukee, but I guess this means our trio is down to two.
Wait, who are?
Oh, sorry, I forgot about them. These are the new interns. This one here thinks they're Edward R. Murrow, and this one's going to be the next opening.
Typical, bright-eyed, ambitious, and clueless.
Wait, you were an intern here once. You were just like them.
Yeah, I know, but they really do look clueless. Not the turtle. Turtle's fine, probably.
I think they will surprise you with their powers of observation.
Vashti says she'll go afar, leaving here with your new floor. Anything that she requires will come from you. If you wish to have her back, your request will no doubt lack. She says she'll go afar, and that's not new. Vashti's gone. She leaves to run away from your insistence for frequent dancing. Like a bolt out of the blue, Vashti's gone and you are she'll go afar, and that's not new.
Well, we'd have to get someone else to perform the interpretive dance.
And co-anchor the news.
And we've got plenty of reporters who would love to sit at the anchor desk.
And interns too.
Right. Well, I've got to go find a yellow shirt before the 11 o'clock broadcast.
Why?
Well, intern Mickey told me that this blue shirt clashed with the color of my eyes.
Well, they would know. Well, you are going to see a very interesting part of the working of a TV news station. Auditions for a news anchor.
What qualities will you be looking for? Will good looks be important? Will gender matter?
Whoa, slow down. You're all eager to learn, I can see that. Let me sum up the qualities I desire in one simple word. Non-Jew. What? Did that sound harsh? Let me be more specific. Non-ethnic. A news anchor can't sound too Jewish or Asian or Hispanic or Indian or Middle Eastern. And did I say Jewish?
Yes, you did. So, what is your problem with Jews?
Look for those nasty little Jews, those simple, nasty little Jews. Forget about the Protestants, you know. I mean the nasty little Jews, the ones who stand up in their pews. Let's find those nasty little Jews today. Wherever we wander, wherever we roam, we'll always seem to find the Jews at home. The boys are reading from a book, the girls all have that certain look. Then you'll look under their caps and shawls, make the walls of Judaism fall, and maybe hang a few. The nasty little Jews today will never hide. They'll never hide. Those nasty little Jews, those nattle Jews. Didn't you know? I mean, those nasty little Jews, the ones who stand up in their pews. Let's find the little nasty Jews today.
Wow. Really? You really don't like Jews? How far would you go to make sure that no Jew was hired here?
I would search the world, face its harms. I don't care how far.
I think we get the picture.
And if I find that any Jew works here, I'll do anything I can to make sure that their employment is very short-lived.
So the co-anchor who you select to replace Vashti won't be Jewish.
I'd move to Milwaukee before I let that happen. Follow me, I'll show you the editing suite.
Oi! This is not good.
Gee, Uncle Morty, thanks for the affectionate welcome.
Sorry, Esther. I wasn't really talking to you or about you.
Well, something is definitely up. You're usually the sunshine in the room.
Well, we've got some bad news and some good news and good news and really bad news.
Too many choices. Give me the Reader's Digest version.
Bad news. Vashti quit. Good news. Vashti quit. And they're trying to replace her before the 11 o'clock broadcast.
What's the really bad news?
I'll tell you later, but I think you could easily be the new co-anchor. You've got the experience, you've got the talent, and the looks to sit at that desk.
Aw, thanks, Uncle Morty.
Apparently, Haman and Ahasuerus will be meeting some of the candidates for the job in just a few minutes. I know that you can do it.
Do you really think so?
I know so.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. I will do my best.
Oh, and Esther, whatever you do, just one, little,
Yeah?
don't tell them that you're Jewish.
What?
You can't even say the name.
Ahasuerus, you really don't need a new co-anchor tonight. You can do it alone until we find someone who is right.
There's no telling the president. Let's narrow down our choices and make a decision now.
I think we may be rushing into this.
But if we choose someone tonight, it means no worries for the rest of our days.
If only that were true. But we will give it a chance and see if we can find the right person.
Perfect. Let's start with your new crop of interns.
Well, are you serious? They're all so small.
They're just young, and they probably don't have any bad habits yet. And that's a good thing.
And someone find Mordecai and bring him into the studio.
Yep. What's up? Is this gonna take long? I was drawing a picture of a sleeping sun for tonight's broadcast as the meteorologist.
Just go stand by your weather map, please.
We're auditioning a replacement for Vashti. You are all awful. I had no idea that there were this many people around here that couldn't read. I mean, what are we gonna do?
Hey, don't worry. We'll find someone. Oh, hey, how about you?
Me? No, I'm just a street reporter.
Didn't you just do a report on the new pavement on Grove Street?
That was me.
And you did a report on the new traffic light on Main Street.
That was me too.
And I think I remember a report you did on a pothole on Maple Street.
Well, I am a street reporter.
You really scooped us on that one. Let's see how you'll do as an anchor.
The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are wonderful things. Their tops are made out of rubbers. Their bottoms are made of the springs. They're bouncy, flouncy, trouncy, pouncy, fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. And now here's Mordecai with tomorrow's weather forecast.
Thank you, Esther. Tomorrow we need to paint with all the colors of the wind. Look like you might know what you're doing.
Ahasuerus, that was great. What do you think?
That was one crazy weather report, Mordecai.
I mean, what do you think about what was your name again?
Esther.
Whatever. Okay, Esther. How about you being our new co-anchor?
Who's Esther?
The woman right next to you.
Oh, wow. Look at you. And you can read too.
Didn't you just hear her read the news?
I guess I was a little distracted, but I like everything about her.
Fine, then it's settled.
It is settled.
Ahasuerus, you and I need to go over the details of this change for the 11 o'clock broadcast.
And that's why you're not an anchor.
No, let's not get critical. Mordecai, can you show Esther around the studio? Make sure she doesn't get lost.
You bet.
Make sure she understands the rule.
What rule?
Ahasuerus has a few quirks. You see, he has this weird little superstition. He won't let anyone talk to him for 2 hours before each broadcast. He says it breaks his concentration. It's nonsense, but we do it because it's actually easier than having a conversation with him.
Does he get mad if you break his rule?
We don't know. We've never done that.
Well, you said I could do this, and I did. I'm really excited and really nervous.
Esther, we just have one really, really big problem.
I just landed the co-anchor job at the #2 station in town. What problems could we possibly have?
Remember, I told you to just not tell them you were Jewish?
Yeah, that was weird. Why would you say that?
Well, see, I was in around and I heard Haman earlier. And I know that he has always been a little strange and he treats me differently than he treats everyone else.
Uncle, admit that you are different.
That aside. But he doesn't treat me like the weird oddball meteorologist that I am. He treats me with disrespect, and today I found out exactly why. He hates Jews.
No, that can't be true. You're making that up. That's fake news.
He thinks we're all riffraff and street rats, probably illegal immigrants.
Well, if that's true, and I doubt it is, I'll just have to make sure that he doesn't find out I'm Jewish.
How long do you think you can manage that? Esther, don't let an oi slip out. Eventually, Haman might find out. And then you're going to lose your job, and he'll probably make sure that you don't work in any broadcast news ever again. We need to do more than just hide who we are. We need to get rid of Haman.
That.
I plan to have you talk to Ahasuerus tonight. He's the managing editor, and he can fire Haman, the evil news director.
But you told me that Ahasuerus won't let anyone talk to him. You're not making my first day on the job a lot of fun.
I know, but we have to do something. Actually, you have to do something.
Why me? You and Ahasuerus are buddies. I saw you high-fiving earlier.
But he never believes anything I say.
Maybe you should try getting your weather forecasts correct.
That was low.
I call them like I see them.
Esther, you've just got to do this.
From the day we encountered that Haman, and wincing when he made us shun, there's more to know than can ever be known, more to do than can ever be done. There's far too much hatred from him, more from him than should ever be found. But with Jews rising high, because we always try, keep Jews in print on the solid ground. Thing for Jews, and it saves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we end this day, always reminding the right thing for Jews. It's the right thing for Jews.
Esther, that is the attitude. Now let's get Ahasuerus in here and get him on board.
Whoa, I'm not sure I can do this. And oh, look at the time. It's Ahasuerus' silent period. Darn. We'll have to do this another time.
Esther, we have to save the Jews. Haman doesn't even realize it yet, but there's about 40 Jews working at this station, and he will fire all of us.
Let's just get this done.
You know, it's the right thing to do, don't you?
I do, but I'm scared.
Just go get him and bring him into the studio.
I told you to tell her the rule. Did he tell you the rule?
He did.
Then why are you talking to me? Why?
Because I have something to say that can't wait.
Something so important that it can't wait until after the next broadcast.
Something so important that it can't wait another minute.
Sounds urgent.
You think?
It is very urgent. You know that Mordecai is Jewish, don't you?
I heard rumors. But what does that have to do with anything?
Did you know that I'm Mordecai's niece?
How would I know that? I met you an hour ago.
If Mordecai is my uncle, that means, wait for it, wait for it.
You're Jewish too.
And there it is.
So what? I mean, I've heard there's a lot of Jews. I don't know any. But I've heard.
Apparently, someone at this station, someone who shall remain nameless, come on, wants to have all the Jews fired. Now you hear this, knowing this right here today. You don't have a lot to say, but there's something about this. And you don't know how, you know it must be now. We wanna save the Jews. Yes, you want this. Look at us, you know you do. And you know we want this too. There is one way to save us. It will take your strength, but you'll go the length. Go on and save the Jews. Sha la 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 my oh my, just look him in the eye. You gotta save the Jews. Sha la 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 la, ain't that true? Ain't it a must? Come on, you're gonna save the Jews. Now's your moment. Don't hide in your own cocoon. Boy, you better do it soon. No time will be better. Go and say the word, 'cause Haman is absurd until you save the Jews. Sha la 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 la, don't be scared. Show us how much you care. Go on and save the Jews. Sha la 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 la, don't stop now. Don't try to disallow. You wanna save the Jews. Sha la 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 la, get it done. Let us save everyone. We all save the Jews. Sha la 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 la, that sure is right. We can sure win this fight. You gotta save the Jews.
So if what you're telling me is true, we need to get rid of Haman immediately?
I know it's true. And Esther would not have risked her job to tell you this if it really wasn't.
Let's get Haman in here and get his side of this.
Come on. Ahasuerus and I have an issue with one of the stories for tonight's broadcast. Can you just, let's just discuss it for a moment, will we?
What is wrong? Is it the new girl? Oh, I thought there was something a lot about her. What did she do?
Let's not get all goofy now. We just need to talk to you about something.
We have less than an hour before airtime.
It probably won't take very long. We need to ask you one question. How do you feel about working Jews?
Jews? Well, they make very good bankers. But work with Jews? I don't think that, honestly, anybody should be forced to do that.
I wanna know, help all the people here. I wanna know they're happy, thinking each day of their, what do you call them? Oh, gods. Hating the Jews, you won't get too far. Heart is required for loving, dealing, working along with the, what are we again? Jews. Here's where we work, here's where we live, here's where we pray and all of us give, wondering why, wish I could cry, 'cause of that man.
You've worked here less than a day, and you dare accuse me?
I call them like I see them.
She's always been like that.
You have a very strange way of trying to fit in.
I'm not trying to fit in. I'm just trying to do what's right. And if Ahasuerus agrees, there will be a whole new world without hatred here.
Haman.
Boo.
Managing editor of the TAH Evening News. I have no choice, considering the evidence, to let you go.
What?
Fire you. Kick your sorry butt to the curb.
But I just said I didn't like Jews, and I don't want them to work here. Is that a crime?
Actually, yes.
So you're lucky that we're just firing you and not having you arrested. And don't expect any references from us.
Whereas that was really the right thing to do.
Well, thank you for bringing that to light. Your honesty and courage is just what we need around here. I think that you're going to be a very valuable asset to the TAH Evening News team. And Mordecai, I always knew you were more than just a weatherman.
Meteorologist.
Whatever. When it looks tough for Jews, and your smiles are just blues, you must remember I'm here to share, so you've got a friend in me. And you've got a friend in me. Hey, we've got a newscast to do. Good evening. I'm King Ashueris. Welcome to the TAH 11 o'clock news. With our top story this evening is the newest member of the TAH team and our new co-anchor, Queen Esther.
Thank you, King. Our top story hit very close to home for the TAH family. Our longtime news director, Heyman, has been asked to resign from his position. The decision was reached today amidst allegations of
A huge thank you to Lori and our musicians. And our Purim players, thank you so much. Fabulous, fabulous job. As we wrap up, I want to invite Rochelle Kowinski forward along with Jordan to share some announcements.
Oh my God, who can follow that? Hey, to the Purim players. Oh my gosh. What a remarkable evening and all the song and the wonderful, wonderful script and time you all put into it. Thank you. What a great evening. And Mordecai, you were, I'll tell you, what a voice. What a voice. Yeah, Broadway is waiting. We have a lot of announcements here and there's a Gesher Purim celebration this Sunday. Please come and join our Gesher program. They're having a carnival, costumes, you name it. It sounds wonderful. Also, March 21st, we have a TGIS corned beef dinner. And if you haven't made a reservation, please do so. It's a great, great time. not only right after services, we break out and just have a wonderful meal and time together. Camp Gesher, early registration's going on. You can read about it online in the bulletin, so please pay attention to that. We need to have registration so we know who's interested and who's coming for this summer camp. Prince of Egypt matinee, Sunday, April 6th at 2 p.m. Tickets cost $28 for adults, 17 for children. You can sign up online. It sounds really great. And then there's a talk with Rabbi. Passover, second night Seder, April 13th. Please RSVP online. It's a great time to come together for our temple family. And bingo, May 18th, yes. Pam Reynolds is chairing our committee. There are a lot of us working with Pam. We would really love your help in securing sponsors and prizes for bingo. Contact Pam, contact the office, and then we'll all pitch in and work with you to procure those. So check your emails, lots going on. And again, thank you for a wonderful program. Jordan.
Hello, everyone. Now that we've had that lovely spiel, I'm afraid I have my own, the after spiel, if you will. So starting today and until the end of Passover, we are fundraising for the World Central Kitchen. You may have seen the pamphlet in your, that's the one, thank you. So for those who are not familiar, World Central Kitchen is an organization that provides freshly prepared meals in the aftermath of disasters across the globe. In the past several months, they have been on the ground in Los Angeles after the wildfires and in North Carolina after Hurricane Helene. Our goal is to raise at least $500 by the end of Passover. You can donate by making a physical donation here at the temple by talking to Bright, or by going online and visiting the website listed on our flyer. And I believe there's a QR code you can scan in the sheet. I'm forgetting all my words today, sorry. So I know that we do not currently live in a time where there's a lot of extra money to go around. As someone whose student loans just more than doubled, trust me, I hear you. But I know that by giving what we can and by telling our friends and family and sharing the link where you are able, that we'll be able to fundraise and help provide dignity and a warm meal to those who need it. The fundraiser has only been active for 2 days. We've already hit a quarter of our goal. So, you know, so, you know, I know that, well, $500 is our goal. I know that we can surpass that and we can do some real good in the world when it is so very much needed. So if you have any questions about the organization or how to donate or anything, please come see me or Bright. And Chag Sameach.
Turn together to Kiddush. It's on page 5. If you still have your prayer books with you, let's join.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hakafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava u'ratzon hinchilanu. Zikaron le'maaseh bereshit, Kihu yom techila le'mikra'e kodesh, Sefer Letziat Mitzrayim, Kivanu v'charta, V'otanu kidashta, Mikol Hamim, V'shabbat kodshecha, Ve'ahava u'ratzon, Hinchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Shabbat shalom. Please join us for our Purim Mode, including commentation from the sacred city.